Palermo, the capital of Sicily, has a population of around 650,000, making it Italy's fifth largest city. Founded in 734 BC by the Phoenicians, its history has been influenced by many cultures, including the Arabs and Normans, leaving a diverse architectural and cultural heritage. For the purpose of this video, I'll be using AirBnB for the rentals for 90 days and Idealista.it for rentals over 90 days. Both websites have their benefits. AirBnB will make it very easy for you to find a rental, just click and purchase that rental without having to worry about setting up contracts with individual owners, going through an agency, etc. Idealista, on the other hand, specializes in getting you in contact with agents that are representing long-term rentals where you can stay for 1, 2, 3, even 10 years inside a low-price rental here in Palermo. So we're going to look at 3 short-term rentals and then 3 long-term rentals. But remember, you can be here and go out and beat the bushes and find a great home. So our first rental is a 1-bedroom with 2 beds. One's just a sofa bed in the living room in Casolo, a UNESCO heritage area that was comprised of the Norman and Arab neighborhoods inside of Palermo. While the monthly fee is about 700 euros a month, the total fee, when you include in the Airbnb and the service fees, is around 2,700 euros for 90 days. But that's still super inexpensive. The apartment seems to be in very good shape. It's tiny. It's only about 60 square meters, about 650 square feet, but it's in good shape. Simple furniture, looks like IKEA. That blue ottoman, I think, is the pull-out sofa bed. It's just like an ottoman that flips into a sofa. But overall, the apartment seems to be nice and clean. It has what I would call a micro kitchen, just 2 burners, a sink, a small fridge. But you're there to experience the city. You'll probably be eating out a lot. The next apartment is about the same size, a little bit bigger in the square footage, a couple hundred square feet bigger. It's about 1,070 euros per square month. But it's a whole different kind of animal. Look at the cleanness of the apartment, the spaciousness, the design work that went into it, the spiral staircase, the tile in the backsplash, the wood countertops, the 4-burner stove. This is a very nice apartment. The bedroom is very ample. You have the TV in front of you. It's not a gigantic apartment, but it's certainly going to be very comfortable. The bedroom is separated. You can see the split system on the far wall. That's very important in a town like Palermo in Sicily, where it can get up to 50 degrees centigrade. That's 125 degrees Fahrenheit in the summertime. Bathroom looks fabulous. Very well done. I'd give this apartment at least an A-. Now, the third and final short-term rental, I think, is really the winner. It's only about $400 a month more than the very cheapest rental. It has a rooftop terrace. It's very well appointed. It feels comfortable. You'll feel like you're at home. The living room is ample. You have a TV, a nice sofa to sit on. And I don't think you'll feel like you're sitting in some bare bones place. Remember, you're going to be here for 3 months. You want to feel like you're at home when you're in one of these apartments. And what's $1,500 over 3 months? The kitchen, plenty of counter space, nice electric stove, gas burners. When you rent a place like this, you're not going to have to run around looking for every little thing you need. You're going to be able to come in, put your bags down, and be able to go out and start exploring Palermo and finding a really good long-term rental or your forever home. I don't see really anything wrong with this rental. For the price, for 13,000 euros a year, maybe you just want to rent for a year or 2. Make sure you really like living in Italy before you go whole hog and start buying something. I really like the bedroom. And you can see inside that closet, there's plenty of room for hanging clothes and putting in all your stuff. The bathroom, while maybe a little bit dated, is certainly functional with a walk-in shower. I think you'll find that you'd be very comfortable in this apartment. There's even AC in the bathroom. You can see it in the reflection of the mirror. I really like the apartment. I don't think you could do much better than this for a short-term rental at this price point. So our first and cheapest long-term rental is 650 euros a month, about 600 square feet, 60 square meters, in a very nice part of town. And I think you're going to find that this one is pretty nice for the price. That's a sofa bed, like a click-clack. It'll fold out. Not a huge living room. I don't think that couch is super comfortable, but for 600 euros a month, I think the place is nice. Tiny kitchen. But again, you're going to be out exploring every single day looking for your forever rental or forever home. And the place has a balcony. You can see it right on the right side. The doorway to go out to the balcony, that's a great plus. The staircase, while a little scary, goes up to a separate bedroom. You have a full-size fridge. And when you see the apartment from the reverse angle, you realize it's actually very roomy. I mean, 650 euros is not a lot of money. That's like 20 euros a day. And the appointments in the apartment look very nice. It looks like it's a very solid place, not cheapy. And they made really good use of space. Maybe your idea of fun isn't watching your laundry while you're doing your business, but they have a washing machine, they have a bidet, they have everything you need in the apartment. That's a plus. Having a washing machine and be able to do your laundry at home is a huge benefit. It takes a little bit to get used to having these free-floating staircases without a handrail on it, but it's not a huge deal. And it leads up to a loft with a queen-size bed. The whole place looks pretty comfortable, and again, I think it's a winner. Now this next long-term rental bumps up a little bit in price, but it's like 1,000 square feet. It's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath with a sofa bed. The fully furnished and equipped apartment consists of a private entrance, living room with fireplace and sofa bed, a bedroom, a walk-in closet, bathroom, kitchen with fridge and a washing machine, and an attic with a 1.5 square bed, and a private terrace outside with furniture. That's a lot of apartment, and look how nice it looks. And remember, your sole purpose is to rent this so you can be out looking for another rental or home to buy without having to invest 100 or 200,000 euros from the get-go. I love the tile work, whether it's on the countertop or on the backsplash. I love the rugs. They really put a lot of thought into the decoration here. The roof is awesome. The bedding looks nice. I really like this apartment. Even the terraces look nice, and you can tell by looking downstairs, this is in a nice area. For 1,000 euros a month, you're in a really classy neighborhood. A nice entrance. Anybody you bring home is going to love this place. I still say the best way to find long-term rentals is by out on the streets, finding signs, talking with people, and finding neat places to rent. That being said, if you can get hooked up with a long-term rental like this for around 1,000 euros a month, you are way ahead of the game. You can just tell by looking at these photos that someone put a lot of thought and love into this apartment. And remember, when you're looking at these listings, to really pay attention, take your time and look at the photo. Look at the way they tilted the mirror. Look at the way they used the space. This is somebody that really wanted you to be comfortable in your new home. And it's nice that it's fully furnished. The rugs, the artwork, look at the AC, look at how clean all the painting is. This is a very nice apartment. If you could come in from United States or Japan, Canada, wherever you're coming from, and drop into this apartment for just 1,000 euros a month for a year to really understand what it's like living in Palermo in Sicily, I think you'd be so far ahead of the game and so happy with where you had picked. Well, I saved the best for last, and a 2,100 square foot, 200 square meter apartment, 3-bedroom, 2-bath for 1,300 euros a month. This thing is excellent. Look at the security on that front door. The apartment is so ample and fully furnished. You don't have to do anything. You show up with your luggage at the airport and you're done. Pretty nice high ceilings, a fair amount of good light. I like the furniture. It's kind of mid-century modern. Radiant heating. And it seems to be nicely furnished in that there's enough furniture for everywhere, but it's not overstuffed. And you can look at the furniture too. I mean, the chairs aren't the highest quality, but the table's very nice. There's plenty of accent pieces around. Nice big wardrobe there. I don't think you would really have to buy anything. The kitchen's a good size, plenty of room to work. Stainless steel sink, microwave, decent sized fridge, another dining area with tons of light. Now we're going to start going through the bedrooms. There's 3 of them. This one's certainly ample size, looks like a king size bed. Next bedroom's a little smaller, probably like a full size bed. I think you could probably go up a little higher if you needed to, but it's the second, and then there's another bedroom. This one, that's a king. Pretty high ceilings, those are at least 10-foot ceilings. Ceiling fan, you hardly ever see ceiling fans here. The bathrooms, what can you say? They're bathrooms. Bidet, toilet, sink, tub. The next one has a shower, it's a little more updated. Has all the essentials in it. I think this apartment for $1,300 a month is just amazing. So remember guys, you don't have to buy a house to move to Italy. You can rent. You can rent and move around. You can rent and stay in the same place. You can rent for 3 months. You can rent for 5 years. You don't have to buy right away. Get comfortable and then find your dream home. We'll see you again soon on Brad's World. Ciao!